Anyway, so that brings us to this week's Thoughts for the Share. You know, every once in a while, you start thinking, maybe things just aren't what they used to be. Maybe the country's too divided. Maybe communities are fading. Maybe nobody shows up for each other anymore. And then something small happens. A neighbor grabs a shovel and clears someone else's driveway without being asked. A stranger pulls up to a truck that's stuck and pulls them out of a snowbank. Somebody brings over food when a family's having a rough week. There's no cameras, no hashtags, no speeches. Just people helping people. And it reminds you, it's still there. The spirit didn't disappear. It just doesn't make the headlines anymore. We spend so much time watching the loudest voices argue that we forgot about the quiet majority who just keep doing decent things. And then something else has happened. You're sitting there watching the Olympics and the U.S. hockey team beats the crap out of Canada. And for a moment, just a moment, the noise stops. People who argue about everything else stand up and cheer the same flag. Not because of politics, and not because of ideology, but because something about it feels shared. You remember that underneath all the commentary and division, there's still a common thread. We still help each other dig out. We still push each other out of ditches. And we still stand up when our country's name is called. That doesn't mean that everything's perfect. Far from it. It just means the foundation isn't gone. And maybe the problem isn't that patriotism or community has disappeared. Maybe it's that we've been looking for it in the wrong places. It's not loud, it's not trending, and it's not dramatic. It's in driveways, during snowstorms. It's in strangers who don't ask you who you voted for before they lend a hand. And just when you start thinking it can't be saved, someone shows up. And maybe that's the real story. Not the arguments and not the outrage, but the quiet proof that Americans still know how to be neighbors. And that is just something to ponder while you're dropping them off down yonder.